Well, a summertime sight in the Northern Hemisphere raises its legendary tail in the night sky, but like the month of August, will soon disappear.
Hmm.
Here to tell us about how to catch a glimpse of Scorpius is Eddie Whisler, our resident spaceman and planetarium director at Mosh. Good morning, Eddie.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Always good when I'm here.
I'm so glad to have you. Scorpius,
Yes.
quite a something to see, but not something we can see all the time.
Yeah, we're towards the end of its season, and so during the summertime we have the opportunity, but it's late August, and this thing, if you look towards the south, you're going to find this kind of sweeping curve of medium brightness stars. That's all you need to know. It's easy enough to find. Look for the sweeping curve, kind of like an S curve, but tilted onto its side. It's not so upright anymore like it was in the middle, early in this month and late in July.
This is
Um,
its like swinging tail.
it's its swinging tail, although it never swings. It's been the same arrangement for, thousands of years.
Okay, I get it.
But yes, if you use your imagination, it's swinging its tail around with its stinger. You could even find its stinger if you want to. But medium brightness, S curve, in a large portion of the southern sky, low on the horizon. Look for it, and you have found Scorpius.
Remind us, those of us who don't follow things so closely as you do, why it
Yeah.
is that this is a seasonal viewing, what it is about viewing something from the Northern Hemisphere, whether we
Love it.
have a better view here in Florida than we might
Okay.
otherwise.
So let's stick with seasonality first. And then if we want to go north and south, then that's different. But so we are around a bright object and we are a planet and we go around it and we turn towards our daytime side where we can't see any other stars. The sun hogs our attention. But then at night, we turn away from the sun and we could see a nighttime sky. Okay. Now, take us 6 months later and put us around the other side of the sun. Now, during the daytime, we can't see the thing. And now at night, our Earth spins, but we're looking out at a completely different side
Mhm.
of what's available to us throughout the course of the year. And so it never happens where one day you're on one side of the sun and then the next day you're on the other side. It happens incrementally. You're doing 365 of these little turns. So night by night, things slowly change until 6 months later, you're just looking at a completely different sky. So the stars that you can see are seasonal as a result. Does
Okay,
that make sense?
it does. And so
Okay.
that's one half of it. And then the other half is the fact that our view from the Northern and Southern Hemisphere is different. And this is sort of low on the horizon. Is that
Okay, so if you were at the North Pole, you'd be looking up and out, right? And if you were at the South Pole, you'd be looking, I say up because it would still be over your head, but let's just say down and out. Why not? Um, and so, clearly those are two different skies as well. And then if you incrementally change your latitude from the North Pole to the South Pole, the night sky would look different to you. But like very little changes. Like you could be familiar with the sky in Jacksonville and drive 6 hours to Miami, South Florida, look overhead. Not much is going to change.
okay? Pretty
Um,
much the same. But this is our
yeah,
opportunity. So if I want to see Scorpius, say tonight,
yeah,
and it's
Scorpius.
clear enough, um, where am I walking to? What's the best vantage point to get a clear view?
Yeah, so just you want to have a clear view to the south, and you want to be out where it's dark enough to be able to start seeing stars. But Scorpius, you can see even in your well lit neighborhood. Just don't be right under a light. And people have been noticing Scorpius and talking about Scorpius for thousands of years. It's a Greek story. They told the story about Orion and Scorpius getting into a battle.
Mhm.
Gaia was upset that Orion was talking smack about the animals of Earth and that he could hunt them all. And she's the goddess of Earth, so she sends Scorpius to battle Orion. They get into this amazing battle, and the gods commemorate the battle by putting them both up in the sky. But like any two kids who get into a fight at school, you kind of have to keep them like on separate sides of the classroom. So Scorpius sets and Orion
Rises.
rises. They're forever chasing each other. Summer is the season for Scorpius in the early evening, and What season is the season for Orion?
I'm gonna guess it's winter.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep, there you go. So the
Always
stories really build on the locations and the seasonality, interactions between characters in the sky, and so on and
it's
so
all
forth.
interconnected.
Come on, they knew it. And so that's how they
Knew it.
told their stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just briefly, Eddie, I know that the museum is kind of in
Mm.
it's
It's
closed
last week.
last week.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
wow.
Sunday in the planetarium, we are having our last laser show. That's going to be our cosmic concert in the evening at 5 o'clock. We are showing the best laser show that we have, Dark Side of the Moon
Oh,
by Pink Floyd.
you can't beat it.
No, you can't beat it. And so if you want to celebrate and do the last thing that we are offering for the public to be able to do, then get a ticket for Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. It's what makes laser shows that we've been, yeah, it's going to be a great time.
That's excellent. Well, Eddie Whistler, have a great final show there. We'll see you again next month. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'll keep coming back. We'll keep talking about
Yeah,
the
we
sky.
can't keep you out.
Come on.
No. All
All
right.
right.